Samantha, and our team is Team C. We're working on a 2D side-scroller game and in space where you have to get to a flag. Oh yeah, it was Air Baby and Kitty's Super Adventure. Well, it's in space, and it's kind of like Doodle Jump with the style, like jumping there to there. And the flag's on a really cool moon.
Hello, my name is Torian Neblett, and my team name is JT. And the game I'm making now is called, well actually we haven't really made the name up yet, but basically the story is we have a kid that goes on a mission, then eventually gets older, and then he has to go on a mission to save the president. Yeah, he's been kidnapped by, well, we're still thinking of that too. Yeah, he's been kidnapped. And it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be like a Mario, just with some different features like characters, people, all that stuff.
Our name is JRBZ Productions. I am running Guilfoyle, and our game is about a plane crashing and you landing on a dinosaur island, and you have to try and survive the dinosaurs, and you can get guns and stuff and destroy them and try and survive and try and wait until the military can pick you up.
My name is Jada, this is Cameron, and this is Justin. And our team name is JCJ Incorporated because that's our initials. And our game is about, well, when we first came in, we did the workshop and they made a frog waiter that had water. So we piggybacked on that and we made a game about the water being delivered to a frog princess. So that's basically our game. We do have a lot of stuff like water, and we're making our frog princess on this Pixel app and stuff like that. So like, yeah, we got it going down.
My name is Justin Parr. This is Jaden, and this is Kayvon. Yeah, Kayvon. For the lack of a better name, we're called Team Me, and our game is, we're kind of doing like a sort of tower defense sort of thing, I guess you could say. But the only thing you're really defending is yourself. Yep. Hordes of enemies would come in, and you're supposed to just defeat them by using buttons to do attack and stuff. But we haven't really gotten far because it's a scratch. First off, we spent like a lot of time on the art, like about an hour, and then there's also well, I mean, the fact that you're actually able to like control like, your character instead of having them just automatically shoot the stuff, and you just take a more strategical point. That's a big plus.
So my name's Max, and my team is the Mutant Foxes, and we're working on a game about a fox that jumps from different planets, and it's sort of like a platformer, except the gravity changes. So when you jump to a planet, you get absorbed in that gravity, and you can be upside down or wherever you are on the planet. They're all spheres. And your goal is to get to the great cookie planet at the end and eat the magical cookie of awesomeness.
I'm Catherine Mullen, and we're the Game Clams. And our game is about a dinosaur that has to grow up and eat leaves in order to get to its dinosaur happiness. Yeah, it seems pretty fun, and it's got really, the dinosaur that it's focusing on is really cute, so.
I'm Edison Estes.
I'm Quentin Potiphar.
We are the Closet Team, and yes, we are working on a pretty much Space Invaders type game where you are a spaceship, you're bald but you're a spaceship defending Earth from cubes, aliens that are ramming themselves at it in order to blow it up. And we're using 3D models instead of 2D sprites, since he knows how to do that. We use that to our advantage. I'm doing the coding, he's drawing the background, and he is making the sound effects and music.
Our game is going to be, the theme is Think Big. So basically, we're going to have a 2D game where on Saturn, on one of the rings running, and we collect coins. And each time you collect a coin, the guy grows bigger as a comet is chasing him. And when he gets to a certain size, the game switches, and now he chases the comet and eventually destroys it, and that's how we win the game.
So this is Jackson. This is James. I'm Kingston. Jackson is responsible for the story. He is responsible for conduction and placement and planning. I am directing and making everything organized.
Our game's gonna be about how it's a kid who wakes up in the morning and then there's a meteor that's struck in the nearby forest, and it makes everything big and small. But you have a gun where you can change things into big or small.
To get through the forest, to get to the city. And so what Elisur is trying to do is get to the city to warn people about the radiation with the meteorite. So our game is mainly about using the gun to make things smaller and littler so you can get through the obstacles in the game.
Well, I'm Vivian Smith.
I'm Mia Dyer.
And I'm Ruby Smith.
They're sisters.
Yes. And we are Team Aoshima. Our slogan is Onward Aoshima. Because,
yeah, they say it in the show.
Our game is you're timed, and you have to stop the bombs before they blow up. And every single time you defuse a bomb, you grow bigger. And you go through 3 levels. You have something over there.
We go through 3 levels. The first one is town. The second one is a forest, and then a cave. Yeah. And well, are we gonna do the thing where we get there? Whatever.
They didn't work out all the details, but
yeah,
we're
we
in
know.
the creating stage.
Yeah.
Everyone surrounds me. I don't.
The name of the game is called Death Run. So basically, the point of the game is to try and get from A to B without dying too many times. But like instead of having a normal walking speed, your speed is increased by like 7 times as much. So you're gonna go really fast. And there are also some blocks inside of the game that like change how your speed goes. And like some of them like will make you fall down. And there are like a lot of traps in the game. So it's like more of a like tricky game that you have to try and decide which way you go to try and get to the end.
My name is Joel Whitley, and I did something writing, and I did the first test run with our.
My name's Davon. I'm on Luton, on A10. I've been working on the design and mechanics of the game throughout the whole course of the day, such as animation, scripting, design, overall agriculture, and everything. And yeah, this is what I do normally, so it's not really it's not out of my comfort zone. It's a classic like get point A to point B type game. It's a maze game, but like it's like a real type condensed space. So like there's a bunch of enemies. If you run into it, you instantly start the level over and you continue until you eventually beat it. And it also has a time limit, so you got to race against the clock and not hit an enemy to start over, because the clock will stay as is. So I say if you got 1 minute to finish a particular part of the map and you run into an enemy that's the whole map over, you still have like 40 seconds you had as you got hit. So it's all like time.
We are Team F, and the game that we're doing is we're making a game in the theme of it is Think Big. The idea of the game is the player has to try to find all the pictures and defeat like different levels and bad guys. We're very creative and yeah.
This is Doc Goff.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tomas.
So our game is basically like basically a robot drone, and you just have to survive an onslaught of robots in a kind of cyber city kind of world. I think it's kind of like a side-scroller survival type. One of the main things is it just uses a different game platform. It uses GameSolid instead of Unity like most of the other ones.
Alright, I'm Mervin, and this is my twin brother Bernard. And the kind of game we're working on, you want to explain?
The kind of game we're working on a game called Monday Night Fight Night, which is like basically Monday Night Football, and we're taking the teams of the mascots from the NFL, and we are like taking them and then we're fighting, making them fight each other. But right now we only have the Steelers and the Ravens set up. As we like add on to the game, then that's when we're gonna have all the teams and stuff.
So the game is basically the Steelers mascot versus the Ravens mascot in our eyes. So we animated the Ravens mascot and the Steelers mascot, and we are making them like fight each other.
Our team name is Fat Backpacks, you know, like all the usual names. And then, my name's Eddie, and Will, Promise, Lucas. Hi. And the game we're making is more of I'm taking more of a different route with it. More of a clicker. Yes.
Rather like a platformer.
And then, instead of a platformer, it's like you have to click on a planet, and eventually the planet evolves and grows into a bigger planet. And
so we really have to defend it from meteors and asteroids and other things, and like space pirates that would destroy your planet and take its mass.
And also,
which is your points.
Because the theme was Think Big, it made sense for us to choose something that probably not a lot of people have done. So we thought about doing a clicker.
I'm Betsy. Our team name is K-Force, and we're working on a platform side-scroller game. There's a lot of carrots and demon rabbits and such in it. Magicians, wizards, and bad hats. Yeah, explosions, all the good stuff.
Got a bunch of sounds and music and stuff, and explosions, carrots, wizards, hats, portals, balloons, demon bunnies, all sorts of stuff. It's a random game, which is, what I like. Just games about really random, weird stuff.